All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the edition of the Uber Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy 2026. Of course, I'm shooting this the day before. This is actually New Year's Eve. I'm shooting this video. I'm going to get it posted tomorrow. I have the day off, but I have some work to do on my computers. So, this video is going to go out, folks. I'm going to do it. I know I will. Before we get too much of the topics, what are we smoking? What are we drinking? From Blackbird Cigar, Coco. Good cigar. Awesome draw. This is also part of the 20-year marriage anniversary cigars. This one here is for 2011. What a bizarre year. 7 years of marriage. Baby number 3 was on the way. Job on Sugar Island. And that was the beginning of the end year of us not only living in Kinross, but me working for Kinross EMS. That is what kicked off a lot. 2011. Before I get too much into it, what are we drinking? Listen to that, I'm already nostalgic and starting to remember. In celebration, some homemade hard apple cider. If you guys have been around for a while, since last year, one of the things I tried to do is only drink beer, cider, wine that I brewed. I did okay with it. The beer kind of fell by the wayside. A lot of my other beverages, though, I definitely only used. There you go, nice little head on that there. Only drank stuff I brewed. Or did other, hypothetical. I did keep track of everything I brewed. Who knows, maybe I'll post a link to the documents, or I'll put the picture up here, who knows, of my brew log. Brewed a lot of stuff. The 2025 definitely was the year of brewing, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited that I was able to brew as much as I did, and use it. A lot of it's still aging. I've got a lot of stuff aging, actually. I could probably spend all the first few months of 2026 just drinking some of the stuff I've been aging this year. Super good stuff, very tasty. I'm probably going to have some tonight to celebrate the new year. But yeah, 2011, what a bizarre year. So in 2012, I had officially gotten burnt out of EMS. I was done. I had treated my wife. I had faced my own death, faced my possible wife's death. Just had been working myself to the bone. Yeah. 2011 is what started a lot of it. We had another baby, so kind of knew that, 2011 is when homeschooling mama almost died. And it's when I had my big ambulance accident. And it really started me down that path of there's got to be more than always being late coming home, running late calls, working too many shifts, working 60 to 90 hours a week. At one point I was working 11 out of the 14 12-hour shifts a week. It wasn't until that little factoid was brought up to the director before it changed. Just a crazy time. I was working tons of hours, and it was feeling very dead-ending. It was feeling very unrewarding, and worst of all, I was starting to get the feeling that, I wasn't invincible. Again, I'd faced my death many times. I was fine with it. until I faced homeschooling mama's almost death. The realization of, leaving someone a single parent hit me hard, hit me real hard. The realization that, I realized, what would I do trying to raise, the time of her big accident, 2 kids? I wouldn't be able to homeschool. We were homeschooling at that point. I don't know if I'd be able to take care of them. And then to realize that, that could happen to my wife. That was something that was not just a possibility, but a reality for her. It really hurt. It really made me rethink a bunch. 2011, 2012 were paradigm shifts in my understanding and my thinking of what it means to be a father, what it means to be a husband. And I did. I just had a huge shift of thought and a huge shift of, what the hell am I doing? So that eventually led to me working at the mine, then me transferring into more of an administrative role, and then eventually ended up here working for the state. It's a good memory, actually, to go into 2026. I'm going to blame Don. He's one of my coworkers. He's really been pushing me to reconsider some misconceptions I've had. Some of you may or may not know, I actually ran an EMS education business. I didn't do great with it. I didn't push myself as hard and as far as I should. I didn't dedicate enough time and effort to it. It failed. It failed because of me, right? But every small business fails because of the business owner, whether we're not willing to put in the effort, the time, or whatever. But there's been this shift in my thinking. And again, Don, you'll probably never watch this. I don't share my YouTube channel with my coworkers. But if you do, it's your fault, brother. The ideas you instilled, some of the trainings you took, some of the stuff you shared, makes me wonder if I'm in a position in my life where I need to give it another go. Give this EMS education another go. I'm actively taking training. As of Friday, or tomorrow, I might do it tomorrow. You know what? I've only got, I think, 3 to 5 hours of training left. Hell, I might do it tomorrow. We're going to finish off my paramedic continuing ed, and then I'm going to start working on my instructor continuing ed. To try and finish it up, get it done with, so I can reapply for my license. I have until June to reapply for my license. At the rate I'm going, I should be able to get it back in February. And then I want to hit it. I really want to make another go at making an EMS education business. I have a lot of plans. It involves YouTube, it involves Twitter, Instagram, all the different platforms. It'll be very Youper forward, really taking care of my brothers and sisters who serve this rural area. No one looks out for them. And my job, I feel, my business should be to look out for them. Because no one else does. No one gives a shit about the UP. You'll come up here to play, you'll come up here to have fun, but you won't help us out. More to come on this. I'm really pushing myself. This and the garden. 2026 will be the year of EMS education and the year of the garden. And I feel different, to be honest with you, about my efforts. I really feel that I have more drive this time around. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll prove to myself that I'm an idiot. Who knows? But I just feel different about it. Something's off. Something's odd. Something's not like it was before. Not like it was a few years ago. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the constant goading from Don, if it's a new prospect on life, if it's a few years older. What changed? I do know a few people, key people, have either retired or moved on. So that I feel like I can make a run at this. But I'm hoping, I'm praying actually, that I can give it a good go this time. It's crazy. It's a model never tried before in the UP. But I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping I can make a good run at this and finally get back into EMS education and get back to making a difference in a community. Now, don't worry. I'm not quitting my day job. I'm still going to work for the state of Michigan. They're going to pay the bills. I mean, I can hope that this would replace that job, but I'm going to be honest, it probably won't. I'll work for the state for the, what do they say, work for the state for the stomach and teach EMS for the soul. Because working for the state definitely doesn't fulfill me in any way whatsoever. I am left very hungry working for the state. So we'll see, folks. Again, year of the garden, year of EMS education. Hopefully it turns out all right. Hopefully it's good. But anyway, folks, I'm going to go enjoy a delicious cigar, a great cider. Kind of get ready for the festivities tonight. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you have some drive and some purpose and some plan for your 2026. Most importantly, folks, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.